Oh, crap. Spooky noises, creaky whatever sounds, and again, another insomnia risk. Plus, I don't know whether this is a glimmer fog or an aurora. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark. We are still hanging out in the contaminated zone, or at least we're in the concentrator. We moved base last time. I went ahead and gathered a few things up, moved a few things around, sorted out some of the stuff that we have as far as what we're going to do. And today we need to do a little bit of mapping and, well, food gathering, because we're down a little bit on some of the stuff that we need to do. Now, given whether or not we have a glimmer fog or what's left of an aurora right now, we're either going to go do some very quick surveying of the surrounding area, or we're going to go check a couple of things that we left. I want to go back down, at least down to the bottom of the mine, and go collect that one stem that we forgot several episodes ago, or I noticed in the editing process. And there's going to be some of the little things that we need to kind of start accumulating back over here. Now that we have our cool little, toy, our travois, that means we can start to move things around. I generally think we're probably going to start working things out of this zone, or at least the important things that are necessary. I don't really think there's a need to move everything out, but like the general stuff that you're going to want to take back with you to your main functional area. This seems to be a reasonable area to kind of maybe base in for a little while, but like, so the stuff that I want to kind of keep, the special little things, maybe we'll try to keep some of this stuff up. I didn't want to pick it up. I don't care for right now. It's not amazing. I mean, I would assume, so like looking at some of the stuff that we're given available, the miner's jacket, the boots, the pants, they're actually not that bad for early game interloper. And doing a little bit of testing around, especially in this building, there can be some really, and I mean really good loot in this building. So I kind of hope maybe they make it so that you can repair the boots later on. Maybe they're probably, I mean, we should go get them and actually compare them, but I would say at this point in time, the miner's boots are probably, as far as warmth, windproof, and waterproofness, like right here, they're probably second best now for an interloper compared to this. I do think they're minorly better. I should actually go back and maybe we should go find a pair. That's kind of what I want to go do, is maybe try to find one that is in good shape, compare them and see what they're like to, say, the work boots, the other ones that we normally get. So we do have an aurora. We do have some things that we need to go check out. And yeah, I think we're going to kind of just maybe start slowly gathering things up to this location, and then start working our way out of the zone or whatever. We do have a lot of mapping that I want to do. I do want to try to at least complete as much of this as we can, but that shouldn't take very long. And as long as the weather is being willing to be nice to us, we can just kind of use it up. One thing I do want to check, I should actually be very careful, get me my bow out, is there is a little building over here that we did not go to, and I would like to see if there's anything cool in it for our current loper to find. Pretty cool. Nobody around? Okay, first thing in the morning. Now, on the second pit over here, there is something that I pointed out when we were sitting over there that looked like there was a building down here, and there is. And I'm going to go ahead and just, while we're here, not have my boots wear out. Because we're getting chemical poisoning right here. Alright, piece of wood, corpse. Matches. I take matches. Thank you. Sure, we like our matches around here. Another hard hat. A bunch of feathers. Why did they end up all the way over here? That's weird. One thing I am going to say, oh, there's another corpse. Interesting. All right. One thing I will say is do not be too terribly scared about the chemical poisoning problem it doesn't seem to come on very quickly. I mean, granted, that's a pretty decent long time for right there, but it doesn't seem to come on, or it doesn't seem to like do much damage to you right off the bat. Once again, if it's a risk, it's a risk. It's not going to mean that it's going to happen. And from what I can see, or at least doing a little bit of other testing, it's just a well, it's a risk until it becomes a problem, which means you have to let it build up. Anyhow, we have a few things. We have some crates. We have a box. No. Glass container. And a note. Read. You tell them the valves were never designed to take this kind of abuse. It's too corrosive. There's a limit to what we can keep pumping into the ground here, even the way we do things. Even the way we do things. Gross. I'm not talking right or wrong here. It's just basic physics. It's dirty business. Yeah, well, they made a mess, and, you know, it's typical mining. Unless the world is there to try to keep after some people, you're just going to have a nasty mess all over the place. Is there anything down here? No. Eh. Cool. Alright, so there's a pump house. We'll shut our lantern off and warm up real quickly and do a map from right here. So, like, you see how quickly that went down? And I want to look at it when I map. There you go. Oh, see? There you go. There's an idea of how long you can actually stay in there. We figured out that mapping is like, what, 5 or 10 minutes in-game? Something like that. So that's not too terribly awful. This will go away. We're going to go back over towards the concentrator here fairly soon and take care of it. My biggest issue, I think, at this point is, again, we're down to no food. And we're actually on our reserves of various things. So we may have to go back over to the... to idle camp and see what's available over there for us to eat. If we left anything, I think I have some potatoes or something still over there. Put your boots back on. Thank you very much. Get your bow back out. So it might end up being what we'll have to go do is we'll have to go figure out whether or not we can get a deer back over here, or a or that bear, get him back over on this side of the map, or at least get some of him back on this side of the map, because we're at that point, no food, and I'm going to be eating into my cattail stocks, which is not something I'm interested in doing. Cool. How did we do? Did that come up with anything when we did that? No, it didn't even show up on the deal. Looked right at it. All right, cool. Let's go back over here. I want to go all the way up in the top of that thing. Oh, you're fine, my dear. And I do believe I ate all of the food I had the last time. All the ptarmigans got eaten. The rabbit got eaten. I left a little fireplace out here and put a few things in here so that we can take care of stuff. Oh, you're just fine. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back over here and take a look around and see what we can see. Man, worst comes to worst, we can build us some tip-ups and go camp out on the lake over here and catch fish, but it's kind of silly. Let's go into the head frame building. Let's see something else. Okay, let's do one of these real quick. We're getting a little low on some things. Cool. All right. And another thing, I don't know if we made it or not. I've been back through here a couple of times. There is a corpse over here that I believe we missed. I checked him. I've kind of wandered a little bit through some of this area aside from some of the stuff just to make sure that we didn't leave anything important laying around on the ground. Let us go upstairs now, or at least go climb the rope. Go all the way to the top, because we didn't do that yet, and see if we find anything up there. if we crawled out on some snow instead of whatever. Anyhow, let's see. Lantern, can we see things? Is there anything around? You're always going to think about food. It's terrible. I know. Okay, top of the head frame. I wonder why there's a wagon wheel in the wall. Huh, weird. Okay. Wasn't there 2 pulleys downstairs? I'll have to check. I thought there was 2 pulleys downstairs. What the? Oh, hey, cool. I'll take some cloth and...
I think I can use this.
Yeah, I don't know why this is up here. That's weird. And some ragged work boots. Whichever way we go, cool, however. Sure, there we go. There's the top. Oh, wow. Oh, hey. We'll take some matches. I'll take some matches. I'll take whatever's up here. That's, I guess, that's 100% worth coming up here then. I've seen and been told by other people that this can be either very good or very garbage, but I didn't manage to get up here for us, and I wonder if that's the reason why everything went south. You know you're supposed to hang those things the other direction, right? Whatever. Let's go down to... I want to go down all the way to the first floor, I believe. This one right here coming up, because there should be a bunch of coal laying on the ground right there. And... oh yeah, some stuff. We'll come back and get this stuff, to be fair. I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff that I don't want right now. Oh! Maybe I need to be a little bit more careful when I'm wandering around in the stuff to just take all of my stuff off instead of letting my socks rot down to nothing. 1 second. Eat cattail. Fix your socks. When they get to that level, they have a random chance of breaking.
Trees? 'Cause I'm gonna eat a tree.
Okay, better. That'll work for now. Yeah, you gotta be careful about your stuff. When it gets in underneath, like, say, 20% or... I think it's 25%, something like that. The chance for a random action to completely destroy your item gets larger and larger and larger. So you want to make sure you fix your gear. And I'll pick all of that up. Let's just real quick. This is floor 1. Just really quick. No. Okay. Out. Alright. I am going to... well, we need to go get some food. We need to go find some food. We need to go to an area where there is food. I will work in between episodes one day to clean up the majority of all this stuff, but we need desperately to go find some food. Let's go back up the cable, go back over to our little base area. I'll dump all this coal off. Probably maybe take a quick nap, get the weather up to a different time of day, and then we can go out towards that area where we found the entrance to the airfield, I think, maybe, and then we'll see what we can do. We need to get to mapping. We need to get to finding all the rest of the stuff. I do want to actually maybe think about going to idle camp and just seeing if we left anything reasonable over there. I know there wasn't much for food. Well, there should actually be plenty of food over there. Let's go do that. I'm going to dump this off and then go over there. Went ahead and grabbed a couple of more cattails. We are right about 50 at this point, so we may have to go spend some time in an area where there should be some. I think we got all the ones off the lake at the back, and there might be some more down, like way over there. But let's go over here. I know I haven't walked through that section. Maybe. How is my chemical poisoning? We'll let it go a little bit for right now. We'll try to walk around this stuff. We'll go back over here and check that thing. We did have a There was the Polaroid that I think is up at the surveyor's residence or whatever that place was, supervisor's res, whomever, whatever, up on top of that hill. I want to go get that while we can today. That would be great. That'd at least help out uncover a lot of this area. So let's go do that. That looks like a cool spot to try to get up on. Although I have a feeling by the time we get over here, we're either going to have a blizzard, a snowstorm, or loss of visibility. Is that just a rock? Yes. Okay. I mean, I suppose while we're here, I should be wearing those boots, but we'll be okay. You can kind of zigzag around all this grossness. I see a wolf is already respawned. It's like, yeah, it's just a texture. Huh. I thought that little black spot was a hole. Huh. Plus, we still have the front side of this to explore. I know there's a whole lot of acorn trees up there. If we really, really get stuck, we can get some more food, but I really don't want to be doing, you know, starvation tactics trying to get out of this zone. We will if we have to. I thought it was a wolf. Maybe it was just a barrel. New game, barrel or wolf. Like stump or bear. We're going to be fine. We're going to go back up on top of that hill over there, I think, and take a picture. If we're lucky. Oh, he is a wolf. Woof. Bark. Hello? You not see me? Oh, there you go. I don't think I need the guts, and I think our jacket is fine. I don't believe I have any one of these set up. Let's go over here, and I'll poke an arrow in his nose right over here. Oh, crap. Really? What did you do to me? Where did it go? Where did it go? You sorry little sucker. And of course, you took my arrow. Go inside. Go warm up. Get something to eat. How is our stuff over here? That hurt. Wow, dude. I mean, he hit our gloves, our pants, our boots, and our coat, and possibly that thing. All in one little teeny tiny attack. Wow, okay, well thank you, Mr. Wolf. I'm now going to have to go check a bunch of stuff. I think everything I have here is cured, ready to go. I mean, idiot, whatever. I'm glad I had some stuff laying around. Let me do a little bit of work, I suppose, since we have a capability of doing the work here. I'll fix what I can. Sounds like or looks like we might need to go find a bear and get his hide down. I have no interest in staying in this zone that long. Crap, whatever, let me get this fixed. We are slept, eaten, drank, fixed as best we could at this point in time, and she can move on. I'm going to take those guys with us because they're food, and we're going to go outside and eat what's left of the deer. We had another couple of blizzards in through that whole process, which means probably I'm going to need to pass a little bit more time This zone's pretty deadly. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. I like, again, the longer I stay here, the worse it becomes, because I'm gonna hope that us going over here, that deer, or coming back over here and going and doing this thing, that the deer we killed up on top of that hill is back. And of course the wolves have respawned, which means maybe that deer has respawned. That would be great. But we've got everything sorted. Let's go see about doing this Polaroid and maybe killing this clown. Where is he? Alright, let's go do this Polaroid. It'll let us. It should let us. We have this mapped, right? Where are we? We are over here. Get the heck out of here. They're incredibly annoying. Especially considering the fact there's no use in killing the dang... I mean, there's no use in trying to keep them alive for later. You know, just shoot them. Right off the bat, just get rid of them. Get them out of your life. Incredibly annoying. Thank you, Hinterland, for making my favorite game even worse. Although I expected something like that. I'm glad that there is at least a small amount of food in this zone that is edible. I mean, I'd have been fine if they had, like, maybe, you know, a half a steak on them. And maybe if you ate it, you got, you know, a risk of being chemically poisoned. But, holy crap, there's one back there. Okay, well, we're going to go this way. That's why we missed that dude over there. You're caving that rock? No, kind of, not really. Alright, come on. No reason to dilly or dally. It's cold out here. The weather's probably going to turn on us.
We're getting cold.
Now they're flying over. Okay. So this Vista is going to be probably where the little park bench was. Come on, let me run over the top of this. It's fine.
Goddamn freezing.
Probably right here. I think there was a park bench. There's like 2 spots right here. I bet it's right here, though. No? Oh, it is. Okay. Get it. That helped a whole heck of a lot. Alright, thank you. Did we leave anything of use over here? I'm pretty certain I got all of it. Let's go. Well, like last time I stood over here and looked, and we could see that there was a deer in this field, and I doubt very serious it's back. Don't see anything else. I want to go back over there and do a little bit more examination of that area. Let's go over here real quick. We'll let this one run a little bit long. I mean, we've got to be able to do some exploring. Plus, I've had to pass time and do fun things for that. Let's go in here, warm up real quick. Alright, we'll eat you since we know you're the hottest at this point. Pick this up. Give me torch. Let's go do a little bit more nope. Let's go do just a real quick exploration of this little meadow over here one more time. Just to see if we have anything usable. How much of this did that pop open when we did this? So we're over here right now. Can I get a high point somewhere and maybe take a picture of this area? Let's go up on this rock. If we can. Come on. Before you break your leg, Astrid, get up on the rock. Thank you. All I wanted was up here just to see if I could see something. Let's see. We'll put you down, get a new torch. That should be good enough to map this area. And then we'll just do the thing. Okay. Well, that's kind of what I expected. Nothing. Keep looking. There's a spot up here. Let's go look down over the edge. Make sure I can get back up where I am now. Ooh, more grossness. Anything back here? Maybe a cattail. I think I see one. Might have to go down there. Let's go that way. Just keep that going since we had a free fire. I still think even late game it's a good thing to do. I mean, you got a free fire, you might as well use it. It's 3 degrees on top of your temperature. You last a little longer outside. No reason not to carry torches. Unless the wind's blowing. And again, if the wind blew out, well, it's still a free torch, or wind blows your torch out, it was still a free torch, so carry it. Don't not carry it. Just you know, do whatever. Okay, where are we? Probably not going to be able to creepy crawl off of here. I think you're about done there, Frogman. I think you and Astrid need to head back to safety of a location and do a little bit of planning. I think tomorrow we go over there, head towards the exit to the airfield. Nothing else. There should still be a pile of bear meat and a wolf, or pile of bear meat and a moose on that general direction. It did put us out by the bear cave, so that might actually be a lifesaver at that point. Will you stop hitting harvest? Just pick it up. Yeah, I completely forgot. There is an entire, well, most of a bear laying over there. Should still be most of a bear laying in that cave. Granted, there's probably a bear in the cave again, but at least we came up here to look. This is going to be one of those things I was kind of hoping maybe there'd be some ptarmigans up here. I was kind of hoping to hear some little, you know, bird noises, but I'm not hearing bird noises. So we go back over there. We go back down to Idle Camp, and I think we end this one for today. How much water did I, you know, do I have carrying capacity? I might grab a whole bunch of that water and bring it down. There's no reason to leave it up here. I don't know, guys. I still look at it. I think it's definitely a, compared to the airfield, the weather is considerably better. And I think it'd be more livable if there was a couple of large animals placed better than they currently are. So, I do kind of want to keep looking around the area, maybe hopefully seeing a possible, maybe a bear spawn or a moose spawn or something, but not having, how bad was that? Okay, we're good. Not having a large animal spawn in an area like this on this side and not having the availability of, you know, delivered food in the form of a wolf that has a small amount of food on it. This is as deadly a zone as any of the other zones.
I hate being cold, because it really do.
It's not habitable long term. And I think I said that a while back. It's like the newer areas, everything in the DLC as far as the added areas, so the airfield, this zone, even Transfer Pass for that matter, it feels like a one and done scenario, one and done situation. They wanted you to show up, hang out for just long enough to do the story, maybe explore just a little bit, and then leave. Never come back. Because there's just this zone, there's not enough food in it to last that long. I mean, we do have a bear, we could go kill the bear. But that bear is not a lot of food, and the handful of deer that are here are not a lot of food. The hundreds of wolves are not edible. And there's like, you know, a dozen rabbits, probably. I don't know, half dozen rabbits. I think we've only seen 4 or 5. The weather is reasonably okay. Again, that's the only thing that's making my eyeballs as an interloper and even remotely think about spending any time here, because the weather's good. I mean, it's really not that cold out right now compared to, you know, some of the other things. The airfield, it's ice cold. All of the large meat animals are very, very, very far away from any of the habitable spots aside from one. Any of the usable deer are in packs that tend to, or in herds, I should say, herds that tend to not be readily easily available, though most of the time they're there. So you're left with eating wolves in that zone, which wolves don't generally have a lot of food on them. Oh, yeah, this travois, I guess, the travois will change the way I play the game as far as, you know, hunting various animals. I tend to not hunt certain large animals because of the fact that some of them are very, very, very far away from usable habitation, like here. You know, like if you have a spot like this, and it'd be fine if there was, like, say there was a big moose back there, way, way back there with no way of storing it, right? That travois allows you to bring that resource to an area where habitation is a little bit easier on your character. So that's like the big deal for me as far as that is concerned. Getting one of those going is going to change the way I play this game. So I guess for right now, I will see you all later. We're going to go do a little bit more mapping, hopefully over there. Maybe probably have to go hunt, maybe. I don't know. We're going to have to hunt. We're going to have to do some stuff. We're going to have to do some serious work, or we're going to be leaving out of here with no well fed, and I'm not excited about that. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching.